Traveling choir, and we are getting started almost on time. And Bill and Marianne, Bill on trumpet and Marianne on the harp, live on Valley Forge Mountain, right above Valley Forge Park. And Bill is the unofficial mayor of Valley Forge Park, or Valley Forge Mountain. Very unofficial. So Bill and I have been friends for about 40 years. We met in Philadelphia at one of those little restaurants where they had chalkboards. And Bill was in front of me, and I was behind him. And Bill was having a little trouble reading the chalkboard. So, Bill, you want to try to remember that?
Well, I got up there and they said, it's too crowded here. There aren't enough tables. And so this guy in front of me, thank you. So I got up to the front of the line, and I think the guy in front of me, someone said, sorry, there aren't any tables. And he turned around and said, you want to eat with me? And I said, sure. And then we started to talk, and that's why I'm here. So, that's a very short version.
What year was that?
I think that was 1985, 84. Yeah. So you never know what's going to happen when you go out to lunch.
So we've done a few other things like canoeing and biking and
water skiing. Yeah, we've done some stuff. Jim taught me to water ski in his living room, believe it or not. He had his dog harness, and he said, "Okay, I'm on the boat." And squat down, and here the boat's going to pull you. And he pulled me up. He said, "I said, well, I can do that." So when we got out there, I got out the first time. And I didn't know he had a bet with his kids. He's not going to go out the first time. But I had a good teacher. Jim has taught me so much. He's a man of many talents. You probably don't know this about Jim. But you may just think he's a choir conductor. But he's taught a lot of people a lot of things. For one thing, if you drive with Jim, you'll find out that he gets to the red lights, and he just zips right through. And I say, Jim, what are you doing? Well, that's what my brother does all the time. He gets the next one, zoom right through the red light. What are you? Stop. It's a red. My brother does all the time. Nothing to worry about. Next light was green. He slammed on the brakes. What are you doing, Jim? He said, my brother might be coming the other way. He's taught me a lot. He taught a lot of people a lot of things. I mean, Jim, speaking of history, Jim actually is one of the few people who knows trivia about American history. We're here for a patriotic occasion. And by the way, George Washington sent us. I just wanted you to know that. Right from Valley Forge. But, Jim actually taught me some trivia. Little known fact. Everybody knows what did Alexander Graham Bell invent? Telephone. Very good. But very few people, except my friend Jim Robinson, knows who Alexander Graham Bell Pinelands was. The great American in history. Jim told me, I don't know if we should believe him, but he said, oh, he was the first telephone pole. Anyway, I think someone's going to confiscate the mic before I go on. But thanks for having us, guys. It's really fun to be here. So that's Bill and Marianne, and then we have Tom over here. He's an attorney. He's going to be our narrator tonight. And then we have members of the choir, the Pinelands Traveling Choir, and we have Pat on the flute. And we have 3 flag wavers up there. They happen to be Tobin, Madden, and AC, and they're our grandkids, and their father is sitting in the wings. So they have to leave exactly at 7:30, so we have a backup flag waver after they leave. But anyway, we're going to get ready to get started.
Okay, appropriately enough, we're going to start off with the Star-Spangled Banner. This song was based on a poem by the then 35-year-old lawyer and amateur poet, Francis Scott Key. It became the national anthem of the United States in 1931. Our next is You're a Grand Old Flag, written by George M. Cohan for his 1906 musical George Washington Jr. This patriotic march quickly became the first song from a musical to sell over 1 million copies of sheet music.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you reign. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true in the red, white, and blue, whether standing or lost or grand. Should all You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you reign. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true in the red, white, and blue, whether standing or lost or grand. Should all
The next song is This Is My Country. Composed only in 1940, it somehow seems older. This patriotic song was first recorded by Fred Waring and his Pennsylvanians in 1942. Our next song is Let There Be Peace on Earth, written in 1955 by Cy Miller and Jill Jackson Miller. Jill Jackson Miller said that she wrote the song after discovering the life-saving joy of God's peace and unconditional love.
Let there be peace on earth,
How about that? We decided not to come back in and sing because they make us look so bad. Anyway, Bill and Mary Ann, dynamic duo.
Okay, our next song is known as the Battle Cry of Freedom, but the song is perhaps better known as Rally Round the Flag. Written in 1862, it was so popular that it was used as the campaign song for President Lincoln's re-election campaign in 1864.
We'll rally round the flag, boys, we'll rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We'll rally from the hillside, we'll gather from the plain, shouting the battle cry of freedom. The Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah! Down with the traitor, up with the storm. We'll rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We are springing to the call of our brothers gone before, shouting the battle cry of freedom. And we'll build a vacant ranks with a million free and more, shouting the battle cry of freedom. The Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah! Down with the traitor, up with the storm. We'll rally round the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom. We will welcome to our numbers the loyal, true, and brave, shouting the battle cry of freedom.
Okay, our next song is This Land Is Your Land. This is another one of those songs that seem like they have always been around, but it was written only in 1940 by the famed folk singer Woody Guthrie.
This land is your land, this land is thy land, from California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that windmill highway, I saw above me and in the skyway. This land was made for you and me. I'm from that triangle, I follow my footsteps to the sparkling sands of where diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. The sun is shining and I was strolling, and a wind is waving, and a gust was rolling, and the wind was lifting, while the voice was chanting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Okay, the next song, My Country 'Tis of Thee, or if you prefer, America. This patriotic song was written by Samuel Francis Smith in 1831. The melody used is the same as God Save the King.
We would like you all to sing America with us, so go back to junior high school. You know? My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. And where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims tried, on every mountainside, let freedom ring. My native country, land of the noble free, thy name I love. I love thy rocks and rills, thy woods and temple hills, my heart with rapture fills, like that above. Let music swell the breeze and ring from all the trees, sweet freedom's song. Let mortal tongues awake, let all that breathe partake, let rocks their silence break, the sound prolong. Our fathers come to thee, author of liberty, to thee we sing. Long may our land be bright, with freedom's holy light, protect us by thy might, great God our King. Hey, Bill, you want to check the key signature? Yes, sir. Is that fine? Johnny comes watching. What is it?
E minor.
You got it, Bill? Okay.
The next song, When Johnny Comes Marching Home, written in 1863 by Patrick Gilmore. It is said that Gilmore wrote the song for his sister Annie as she prayed for the safe return of her fiancé, a Union captain from the Civil War.
When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah, we'll give him a hearty welcome and hurrah, hurrah. The men will cheer, the boys will shout, the ladies they will all turn and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. The old church bell will peal with joy, hurrah, hurrah, to welcome home our darling boy, hurrah, hurrah. The village lads and lasses sing with roses bells through the way, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. Get ready for the Jubilee, hurrah, hurrah. We'll give the hero 3 times 3, hurrah, hurrah. The laurel wreath is ready now to place upon his royal brow, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. Let love and friendship on that day, hurrah, hurrah. Their choices, pleasures, and display, hurrah, hurrah. And the ladies one performs some work to fill the joy the warriors heart, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home.
Okay, that was beautiful. Yep, key for that.
B flat.
Joel and the grandkids have another commitment. We have a substitute. We have a substitute flag waver. So his name is Jaden. Okay.
Next song, America the Beautiful, originally a poem entitled Pikes Peak, written by Catherine Bates. The music was composed by a church organist, Samuel Ward, in Newark, New Jersey, but the two never met. This next tune you all know. It's Yankee Doodle. This is a very old song. The lyrics predate the Revolutionary War, while the melody goes all the way back to the folk songs of medieval Europe.
Went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooding. There we saw the man and horses, thick as 60 pudding. Washington upon a strapping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there was a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up.
Okay, the next song is the Battle Hymn of the Republic, also known as Mine Eyes Have Seen the Glory. The lyrics were written by Julia Ward Howe. It is said that the words came to her in her dreams. The tune is from the popular Civil War era song John Brown's Body, and by 1864, the Battle Hymn was being performed to cheering audiences in Washington in front of President Lincoln. And 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far beyond our poor power to add or detract. The world will little know, nor remember what we say here, but can never forget what they did here. It is for us the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they, who fought here, have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Holy Spirit, my soul to dance.
God Bless America. What do you say about this song? Written by Irving Berlin in 1918, it is one of our best known and most loved patriotic songs.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with love. God bless America, my own sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with love. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Well, how about a big hand for choir? And people from Valley Boys, Bill and Mary Ann, and for Marilyn on the piano, and for Pat on the flute, and for Tom singing the melody. So that concludes our program for tonight. We hope you had a good time, and we survived in spite of the weather. So thanks for coming out.